Lycans and gentlemen, children of the night, nocturnals, night terrors, and all things that go bump in the night. Welcome to your weekly treatment of shock therapy. The doctor will see you now. Show me your woes, and I'll cure all that ails you. Consider me your night watchman for this evening's festivities here at Mind's Eye Theater. I invite you to violate curfew along with me for this graveyard shift. I am your horror host, Inkarnate, for this sold-out show. So, I'm not gonna lie, I am actually looking forward to this episode. So, episode 2 of last week for me was a vast improvement. I was nicely impressed, and surprisingly so. I was worried that I would have not one but two lackluster horror shows that I would have to contend with during my weekly watch party. The other one, of course, being Alien Earth. Ooh, what a stinker. So, tonight we obviously have episode 3 of Wednesday. This is the 84th edition of the Mind's Eye Theater Watch Party. So, let's get into the synopsis that we have for tonight. Stripped of both her ability and Goody's book, Wednesday is forced to do some old-fashioned detective work on a school camping ground. Interesting that they would pick this as one of the ending summer episodes, because for me, nothing says end of summer quite like a camping trip. Give me one quick second. Sorry about that. For whatever reason, my AC was making an annoying noise that I didn't want interrupting the watch. Anyway, so yeah, the humor has very much improved. I continue to enjoy the other characters on the show much more than Jenna Ortega's Wednesday, which for me is not anything out of the ordinary, because I much prefer the cast around Buffy as opposed to Buffy the Vampire Slayer herself, as well as the actor who played the main lead in the first season of Spartacus, God rest his soul. So, what say we get some engagement going for the watch party right off the bat with what I affectionately refer to as the totem pole. So this is to gauge what your film rating is, so to speak, for what it is that we're about to watch. If you've seen this episode before, you're free to explain what it is you believe your rating, or you're free to share what your rating for this episode will be. So, what say we get right into it? One moment. And your choices are Bottom of the Burial, Shallow Grave, and High Stakes. Me personally, I am going with, I probably should have thought of that before. I'm going with Shallow Grave. I think that that's a fair assessment. Now, that might sound bad, but Shallow Grave is actually the middle rating. So, as I said, I'm going with that. I very much enjoy how Chipper, almost like, you know, for the character that the best friend, the roommate, is supposed to be like the annoying, almost foil for the main character, because obviously Wednesday is so serious and dour. So naturally, the roommate is supposed to be happy, giddy, just a ray of sunshine. And I continue to enjoy her character. So let's post the totem poll for all of you fine folks for you to vote in. It's only available on the YouTube chat. I will refer back to the chat, or I'm sorry, the totem poll during our watch. So it's now free for you to vote in, which I will humbly request for you to do now. So naturally, I invite you to stream the show along with me. You can queue it up on Netflix. And let me take care of a couple housekeeping items, which gives you time to grab your popcorn and your soda pop. This watch party is brought to you in partnership with Hotness TV. We do have sponsorships for the watch party. So if you're in the market for either Jabra headsets or Samsung devices, I will direct your attention to the links in the description, considering we're in back to school season and we have Labor Day. Wow, 2 weeks from this week, a little less than 2 weeks. I can't believe we're already at the end of summer. But hey, it ain't all bad news. Like I was saying, if you're in the market for either of these devices, Samsung devices or Jabra headsets, you can use the link in the description of this video. It just serves as a nice kickback for the channel. I will be updating my Throne wish list just so that you guys have an idea of if you ever wish to use any of the sponsorship links or your super chats, where it is that your donations are going to go to in order to improve the quality of the overall channel, especially the Mind's Eye Theater. Speaking of which, Mind's Eye Theater is a proud affiliate of the upcoming horror documentary Mental Health and Horror. So when that releases, I will not only do a review of it, but also a watch party. Seems fair, right? If you'll notice the support link up top, as previously mentioned, if you're of a mood, I'll just consider it your pound of flesh. So, one of the streaming services that I use to do the watch party is called Streamlabs. They were generous enough to give me my own merch store. So, once I am able to refine a number of designs that I have, I'm also going to be coming out with 2 new designs that I'm going to have available on the merch store. So now is your chance to take a look at the link in the description. It's just another way of you supporting the channel. So we are coming to you live, streaming on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Kick, X, Rumble, and Locals. In the enduring battle between Inkarnate and the almighty algorithm, my fans are my strongest weapon. Therefore, I humbly ask for you to get them likes up. And therefore, without further ado, I now offer you this creature presentation. Igor, throw the switch. Okay, and let's say we get this bad boy started right now. I gotta admit, I am loving all of the Halloween memes that I'm seeing online, not to mention a Netflix series. Not to mention all of the Halloween decorations and candy I'm seeing already in stores. Really? Jeez. Speaking of mortified, I will never forgive this show for what they did to Gomez. Look at this casting. Thing will be a new hand. God, this guy is portly. Is he supposed to be Gomez Adams or Gomez Adams or the Penguin? Why are they whispering? Okay. I do believe that they have casted Morticia well with Catherine Zeta-Jones, but I just don't feel like they give her enough to do. You know what I mean? Really? And God, honestly, look at her and look at him. Like, can they be any more mismatched? What is going on here? And I'm assuming that they're back at the mansion. They're no longer in the school. So what? Who's breaking in? What? Her feet were patting down his legs? Gruesome. This is a kid show, right? Bad leg hearing, really. And these two don't have much chemistry, oddly enough. You might want to tell her that. You're only telling her this now? Well, she was clearly alive then. Hmm. She'll be fine. You worry. You're such a worrier. What? Oh, snap. Yeah, right. Except how she dies, right? Psych.
Psych! That's the wrong number!
Like who? Sounds like a woman. Ooh. Really? Yeah, I guess it's best that he's not really like much a part of this show because I really can't stand looking at him. I'm sorry. I don't care if he's supposed to be short and portly, like in the comic in the comic strip. As as far as I'm concerned, Raul Julia was, what should be the standard for the character now going forward. Call me crazy. What? Jeez. I could really like I get that she's supposed to be chipper and everything, but I could really do without the excessive makeup and hair dye. That sounds like a threat. Desperate raccoon? Really? God. That was funny. Why? Where did you come from? Oh my god. Her eyes are like as wide as Johnny Depp in Alice in Wonderland. Or was it him or was it Cheshire Cat? Jesus. You know who she looks like? That cat from Frankenweenie, like all bug-eyed. Seriously, these have to be enhanced by CGI. No human's eyes are that big or bulbous. Mhm. Oh snap! God, this this subplot is not interesting. This Pugsley is not interesting. They tried to put side by side pictures of him with Raul Julia as a youngster. It's like, dude, stop. No one's buying it. Ew. What does that mean for everybody else eating it? Ew. Oh god. Why don't you give him that to eat? Jeez. Although I do have to give it up for the EC Comics attempt at using like not normal colors for a corpse, like blues and greens. Really? What is with the electric? Really? Do you? He already escaped once. Oh, this guy. Completely forgot about him. Yeah. Okay. Do they? That's a thing? Oh, in your face. Okay, so that mystery's still going on. I forgot about the whole Ravens thing. Well, I did ask. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure you have if you're near a school with monsters. Really? Wasn't that guy killed by at least he had A raven found in his mouth. I can at least say that the way that the costume department, as far as Wednesday is concerned, allows they're smart enough to dress her in a way that allows her to stand out from the previous incarnation of her, the more popular one. Oh God, why would a siren be black? Just saying. Who is she looking for or meeting with? Okay. So, like, all the males in this show are either bumbling fools or criminals or corpses. Well, at least the mom has hair. Okay. I don't know what's going on here, nor do I particularly care. Okay. I'm guessing this is all from season one. I'm not. This is not interesting at all. The outfit is interestingly very Beetlejuice. What the? That there's a diabetic's nightmare. Is she supposed to be a ghost? Who is she dealing with? Okay. Wow, I did not know if that was a boy or a girl. That's a thank you, I guess. It's funny that she picked doing this show over Scream 7. Hmm. The bullpen. Uh-oh. Could that be near where they're camping? Dude, GPS. What? Almost forgot he was in this show. That was a bit much. Really? What? Coffins? God. No. She looks like Taylor Swift if she was even likable. Uh-oh. I would say she's blushing, but what the hell? Jesus. These kids love to order. God, this chick. Looks like these kids like to order like a diabetic's nightmare when they order their snacks. Oh, Lord. Tamp down? Slaycation, really? Admittedly, she they did manage to like how can I put it? In terms of like characterization. Though they did manage to like have another cheery character without, copying the same type of personality that the roommate is. Ooh, you are dark. All right, give me a quick second. I'm over here live streaming, completely forgetting to plug my laptop in. I'm glad I checked. Ay. Okay. Camp Jericho. For anyone who's never been, I highly recommend camping. It's good to just get away from it all. What? Yeah, that. Her mom now. Or this tool. Those sunglasses are bizarre. Really? Those are better sunglasses?
Psych! That's the wrong number!
Doesn't seem like it. Well, that didn't go well. Geez, one would think that this actor playing, I almost said Raul Julia, playing Gomez could, like, get in some kind of shape. A black tent? Nice. It looks like the house. The mansion, I should say. God, yeah. God, that hair is awful. Yeah. A rug. Yeah, that's a what? That's a good line of fire to walk through. They actually do have a Renaissance fair going on now in what is it? Oh, Tuxedo, New York. And interestingly, it's supposed to be going on until what is it? The beginning of October, which should be pretty dope. Nice. Mm-hmm. Gonna put a bell on them. Jesus. Uh-huh. Why are they treating a zombie like something to hide considering that they are surrounded by monsters? Jeez. He better hope that this show lasts forever because I with a face like this guy's a face for radio. uh, oh my god, dude, stop smiling. All that metal on your teeth is unsightly. Camper in chief. Hmm, really? God. I remember the camping scene from Adam's Family Values being much more interesting. Even I know that they just arrived, but like still. What? What is happening? Oh snap! Oh. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. God. Not for nothing, but like if it's a forest, wouldn't it be big enough to hold two separate campers? What? This is kind of funny. Zephyr? I like the Tim Burton esque. I don't even. It's not claymation. The animation. It's very quirky. Nightshades. I guess nightshades are sirens. I don't know. Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you for needlessly invoking that wokeism. Well, this should be interesting. I'm curious as to how the A plot is going to worm its way into the color war. All right, drill sergeant, we get it. Not for nothing, but look how small the normies are compared to these people. And again, look how big this forest is. Really? They're gonna miss something as easy as that? How would they know that ahead of time? Wait, they only have two. No way. They must be camouflaged or something. Jesus. Gorgon? Oh, right. Why would you look? Well, that was that was remarkably easy. I figured that they were sending in the werewolves, right? That would make the most sense. Oh god, that yo, if you can't pull that effect off, maybe don't. It looks so bad. What? Aren't you supposed to be like invulnerable to that or something? Why? Okay. The flight of the not the Phoenix. What is it? The Valkyries. Yeah, that's the best course of option. Take your protective mask off. Ugh, we get it. And thank you for narrating that. Jesus, that's so nail biting the tension. Who's gonna win? How much time we have on the stream? About 27 minutes left. So far, I think I was right on the money giving this a mid score as far as the rating. Gee, how are they gonna gun him down? Gee, is she gonna use a harpoon and like glide over there or something? Not glide. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, gee, did I call that or what? She's gonna zip line over there. Yeah. Uh huh. Oh no! What happens when it shatters? All right. Girl boss wins the day again. Now back to the show. So you run right through the camp, huh? Ha 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 ha. God, his neck. All right, all right. Are we done with this already? Well. Okay. How they outnumber you. You know, really? For monster. So a campfire. Oh lord. A a campfire, a s'mores. Not for nothing, but these outcasts are pretty normy. Bad Moon Rising. Aw. Unreciprocated love. Not for nothing, but the cops didn't think to ransack this place? What is she expecting to find, I wonder? That was funny. Oh, he wasn't so bad after all. What do we have here? Oh, I thought she found a secret lair. A suspect wall? Mm. Was this his hit list? I don't know what all this means. Okay. Still on the fritz. Uh-oh. Oh. Who's controlling these ravens, I wonder? Okay. Wow, we still got 20 minutes in the watch left. Hopefully something can happen. Hmm. Go on. No. Hmm. Oh, so a woman. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Hmm. She said that weird. Hemlock. What? Well, you two got some things you gotta work out. Hmm. Aw. Yeah, but that's not explaining why you dumped him. Hmm. No, you're not. Bruno. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. That was a very strange description. I'm assuming that has something to do with something said in season one. What the? Oh. What are they gonna do exactly? Hmm. Well said. Okay. Oh, in your face. Hmm. No. Hmm. Is that your book though? I like how she's just amused by her, like not intimidated at all. Yeah. Remove yourself from sight and scene. Oh god. This should be funnier than it is, but it's not landing. That is funny. Mm-hmm. Yeah. As antagonists, they kind of suck. Uh-oh. Oh, so much for drill sergeant. So is that the end of this unfunny plot subplot? God. Mm. A bell? Yeah, they don't need to be so exposition with everything. Oh. I'm guessing I thought that Goody or Goody's book they were referring to the grandmother. I'm gonna guess that Goody was actually the original uh Wednesday Adams that played the antagonist from the first season, Christina Ricci. What? Considering it's Tim Burton, this redhead has to be based on the Frankenweenie girl with the cat. Yeah, again, I these two don't have chemistry and they kind of should if they're going to put a female emphasis. I always felt that, well, while this amazing fight is going on, I've always felt that if a a proper Adams Family revival, I always felt that it should. I would reinterpret them all as different kinds of killers, like Pugsley being a pyromaniac and whatever, things like that. But the grandmother being a witch, I always felt that they need to everybody needs to have like a role. And admittedly, in the previous incarnation from the 90s, I felt that Pugsley was the weak link. Like they didn't really have much for him. God, why? Stop with this guy, man, please. His teeth are repugnant. Oh Lord, really? Can we stop with this? Oh no. Lord. Ha 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 ha. Running gag. Oh. What is with the lightning? And why would a zombie get him expelled? Run, other monsters who are capable of defending yourselves from a shambling corpse. And what is this guy's final form? Because he's supposed to be regenerating. Oh, I forgot about this. He's supposed to be regenerating, right? Hmm. I didn't think that she was gonna lose. Okay. Now does she give it up just because she saved her mother? What would the police do with a zombie? Okay. Oh, I forgot about that guy. Or Shamble. So while this was going on, I forgot to mention that I found out that Sony wants to do another animated remake of the Addams Family. Let me see. That is not supposed to have anything to do with this show. Anything to do with this show or the previous two movies from Sony. Because they know exactly what to do to suck a franchise dry. So it's actually the creators of this show, Alfred Gogue and Miles Miller. They're going to be making a new Addams Family movie reboot for Amazon MGM. This new film will be separate from the Wednesday series and the two previous animated Addams Family films from 2019 and 2021. Gee, I hope it doesn't suck like those did. I didn't watch them to be honest, but you know, they're all they're all for like modern audiences, and Morticia's the leader of the family. Oh, she's still alive. Okay, there's our show. So I had forgotten that there are 4 episodes. Let me think. There are 4 episodes left, or how can I put it? They're splitting the season, so next week will be the last episode. Episode 4 will be the last episode until September 3rd, I think. Let me look that up actually, just so that I'm sure. So this season, I believe, only has 8 episodes. Wednesday, season 2 schedule. Okay. So the first 4 episodes were obviously already released August 6th. The remaining 4 episodes will be released on September 3rd. So let's see. That gives us. Actually, I planned this out perfectly because next week will be the last episode 4 of part 1 of season 2. I don't know why they do this. I think they're doing this with what is it? Stranger Things 2, where they are splitting the last season. Anyway, I inadvertently planned this perfectly because while next week, basically there isn't gonna be any break with the watch parties because next week will be the 4th episode of season 2, part 1, and by the time season 2, part 2 picks up September 3rd, that'll already be 1 week after next week. So basically, no break in our schedule.
And now his watch has ended.
And now their watch is ended.
So I'm sorry to say this was a rather boring episode, which I wouldn't have expected considering that it's camp. I don't know. I just would have. I would have hoped for more out of the show since they're getting out of Nevermore, and they have still the upcoming demise that's attempted to that is attempting to be prevented by Wednesday. They got the thing going on with the crows, and Wednesday the plot line where Wednesday's attempting to reclaim this book so that she can gain her psychic powers back, and whatever's going on with Wednesday with Morticia and an attempt to seize her funds for a school donation, which very diabolical. Like, who cares? Anyway, yeah, not much going on. So unfortunately, yeah, this episode wasn't like terrible, but it also wasn't great. So I think I was right giving it a middle of the road rating. So let's take a look at what we have for next week on the show, next Wednesday. The episode is called If These Woes Could Talk. It's an Addams Family investigation as Fester and Thing commit themselves to Wednesday's case. Trying to conceal one secret, Bianca stumbles on another. All right. Well, that's what we have as far as the episode is concerned. Let me go over what is on the scene for the Mind's Eye Theater and the Greater Mind's Eye. So I have basically had a schedule where the watch parties that I've been doing have mostly been dedicated to TV watching, program watching. So this is obviously episode 3 of season 2 of Wednesday. I invite you guys to take a look at episodes 1 and 2. And in addition to that, as of yesterday, I did watch parties for Alien Earth episodes 1 through 3. That show is pretty bad, just top to bottom. But I do hope that you'll take a look at my watch party because I try to be as entertaining as possible. I'm going to be doing probably a live stream where I show just the unremittent and unapologetic glazing going on for that show. In addition to that, I have Dexter Resurrection, episodes 1 through 7 that you can view that I've done watch parties for. In addition to that, I've done a watch party for The Inheritance, a Hulu horror film that came out last... So that came out last... Oh, God. One quick second. I'm getting... these damn kick notifications. One quick second. I'm sorry about this. Luckily, this comes on the... I get this feedback from where I get the subscriber notification that goes on repeat, and I don't know why that's the case. One moment. Sorry about this. It goes on repeat, and this actually happened last week during the Alien Earth watch party. Alert box. So anyway, while that crap is going on in my ear, so I'm not terribly interested in what in Alien Earth. I'm just watching it just to watch it. One second. Sorry about that. So I'm not terribly interested in Alien Earth. I'm just doing it for the watch party. So in addition to that, let me see. Oh, I've done 2 live streams for the upcoming Hellraiser Revival game. One of a trailer gut reaction to the game itself, and the other one was Hell Froze Over, the Hellraiser Revival game announcement. My live thoughts on that. I've also done live streams of the trailer gut reactions to Alien Earth, which that's obviously going on now, as well as Predator Badlands. So now let me take a look at what I have as far as coming previews. So I didn't get to do my live stream this past, Monday, of the Warhammer 40k, God, this title is so long, I'm sorry. Warhammer 40k Space Hulk Deathwing, round 2. So I'm going to be doing that, let's see, tomorrow. And on Friday, I will do a watch party of Dexter Resurrection, episode 8. So there are only 3 more episodes left in the season. And man, that show is gripping. And I highly recommend everyone tune in for this this watch party this Friday. So again, tomorrow I'm going to be doing the Space Hulk Deathwing live stream, and then Friday will be Dexter Resurrection episode 8. Therefore, mark your calendars and say your prayers. I've been Inkarnate, offering a word of caution. Fear the worst, so long you recognize who's best.
Your fate? Time to subscribe to your fears.
Scary night, isn't it? Looks like right out of a horror movie or something.
See you in your dreams. Oh, come back anytime. Bring your friends.
Welcome to my nightmare.